to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
We're here inside the UNI Wrestling room at USA Mat Club with Coach Doug Schwab. I'm Eric Braley, and Coach, it's a new year, but let's first reflect on 2023. A lot happened for the wrestling program. I'm thinking West Gym, I'm thinking Parker, I'm thinking a lot of things. As you reflect on the past year, where does your thoughts and memories go to?
Just growth. I mean that's part of what, thinking about these young guys and just kind of the growth that I've seen out of them, but also I think the opportunity that, you talk about the West Gym, and that's how things played out. I think we've used it as an opportunity for us to dig our roots a little bit deeper, and just another way of not making any excuses, and that, nothing comes more clear that time moves on no matter what happens. If it's a building or whatever, we miss that building in place, but time moves on and we have to be able to move with it. And, we're just trying to make new memories in here and trying to build on guys. But, you bring up Parker and obviously having an incredible year, making a national finals, and then just that the work hasn't stopped from day one since he stepped in. He's been a leader of the team, and then you start seeing other guys kind of take that torch and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna lead the way too. And the progress that we've made as a team and individually, I couldn't be more excited for this 2024.
In the late fall, early winter, as you wrapped up November, December, a lot of open tournaments, so a lot of guys got an experience to hit the mat for you. What'd you see?
Some of the skills that we're working on, they're taking hold. It's just to get them to happen in real time in a match situation and being able to do them against the best guys in the country. It just takes time. That's what you kind of tell guys, like, hey, we need more reps, we need more time. From what I saw from the first tournament to the second tournament, from Vegas to even Nashville to Soldier Salute, guys are making improvements. You can see that they're starting to lock into the positions that they want to wrestle in. They're become more confident in it, and I think that's my charge to them has been, how much ground can we cover? Can we cover more than the rest of the country? Because we're behind in some instances, so how do you catch up? I think it's just being able to cover more ground, believing in what you're doing, and really trusting the process. And that's what this group's been doing.
One more final note on 2023 before we talk about 2024. Sean Stender was inducted in the UNI Athletics Hall of Fame, a UNI wrestler, big time 197 pounder in the early 2000s, and a great honor for him.
Yeah, we have a storied history. That's one thing when I think about the West Gym and the history of that building and what it's captured and what it's grown. But yeah, Stender, Iowa guy, maybe not a huge big-time recruit coming out, and was a 3-time All-American, was in the national finals, and just, the thing that I remember from that was how many of his teammates came back. Yeah. And we talk about that with our guys, like, what kind of impact are you going to have on your teammates? Now, I don't care, you can have every accolade and you can have your picture up on the wall. If guys, if maybe you're not a great teammate, then I think that's pretty hollow. So he definitely embodied that, and you saw that, and obviously we're looking forward to the next one, that we have plenty that can be honored, and I'm look forward to the next one that's going to be honored.
As we turn the calendar to January, this weekend you'll be in Nebraska for a real battle of 2 duels, and then back home for Saturday, and then the UNI Open a week later. But you really hit the ground running with competition here right out of the gates.
Well, we've had tough competition. You look at the Las Vegas tournament. It's the deepest tournament in the country. You're talking where there was 15 of the top 20 guys in certain weight classes. And then we went to national duels, and you're wrestling 2 top 10 teams. So we're definitely going to be battle tested. Then you go and you wrestle Nebraska and Wyoming, and Nebraska's got a top 5 team. But for us, it's like, you couldn't ask for a better opportunity to prove yourself, but also see the ground that you're making. And a goal, if you want to be the guy and you want to put yourself in the national rankings and you want to solidify your spot at the national level, you have to be able to do it consistently, and you got to be able to do it against teams like Nebraska.
All right, more with Coach Schwab right after this here on Panther Sports Talk.